All right, awesome. Okay, it works. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. A little bit late, tired after a long day, but even if you're working 12 hours or so and done morning exercises, it doesn't mean you need to be lazy and not do anything. Yes, we're doing cardio now, so we'll walk fast and we will work on our hemispheres as well. So do a little bit of exercises for our brain, so something for not make you bored when you're walking. So if you watch the past videos, listen. So it's kind of broadcasting, like a radio style, so not mind much about the picture, or you can mind, up to you, and more focused on our super deep philosophical discussion. Basically, first of all, I thought to make it in Theosophy style, like by Elena Blavatsky, but after I saw this will be really complicated, and I'll say it in a really simple language what will be understandable to everyone, even to the kids. So probably what some philosophers nowadays, like Osho, or his clone Sadhguru now, do it quite well. Yeah, because it's understandable for everyone, and we maybe hear what we want to heard, but I will not do it. I'll tell you something what you might not like. So topic of today discussion will be our ego. Yeah, we're all egoists. It's not a secret. You know, our shot always closer to the us, and it's absolutely normal to love ourselves. Because if you don't love yourself, how you can love others, like other people as well? So it's really important for start to like your personality, your body, and so on. If you don't like something with some reason, do something with it. Work with your personality. Just have a million exercises, and even some of it I'll share with you later. If you're not happy with some part of your body in general, work on it. It's your body and only you can do something about. No one else cannot sit on diet instead of you. No one else cannot do exercises instead of you. It can, but only that person will get the benefits. So basically same like some old cartoon with really good philosophic manner of it. So yeah, it will be deep philosophy, a little bit mystery, esoteric, and psychology. A really popular way now, NLP, neurolinguistic programming, different techniques from a psychotherapist, gestalt therapy, if you're familiar with that, life coaching. What I read maybe 20, maybe 40 books. It's small books, about 200 pages, but the problem is, and everything directed really on your ego to make it high, you be really special and unique. Yeah, it's nothing wrong on it, but in nature, everything's supposed to be on a golden middle, supposed to be balanced. So if you go a little bit too low, you will feel sad, unsatisfied, and so on. But if you go a little bit high, you might be a bit arrogant, maybe selfish, whatever. So many movies directed in the same way, TV series, music. What about R&B and hip hop? It's really directed for make you more selfish. I'm so special, I'm so rich, everything for me, and so on. So if you will be listening over and over again, well, it's just some simple psychology analyze. But it's not what I really want to say. What I want to discuss what you can do about, how you can use it. So basically, we all egoists and we cannot escape from it. If you'll go in a cave and meditate for the next 7 years or so, became a super asket, maybe you'll escape it. Not 100%, who knows? Perhaps. But your ego, it can be your worst enemy. At the same time, it can be your best friend So all of our strong part, even a weak part, we still can use for ourselves, for develop ourselves, for grow personally and spiritually, for make our health better, for develop our body, create a good family, business, be better MC on a public speech and so on. You can use it in so many ways if you know on what button to press. What I'll mention a little bit later. So, if you're a little bit interested in this philosophy, the classical ones, I think the best from what you can start. Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, and many others. And you know the problems what they discussed 1,000 years ago. It's Herodotus or Heraclitus, if you read it, you know it's like really same. Platon. Same egoistic things what was before and now. It's mean for the 1,000 years, nothing much change. Maybe when we came to this reality, we're supposed to pass this kind of lessons, go through to ego. If we try to be more constructive, like a psychologist, or better if you take some really good articles in a psychiatry. So we like a flash memory or CD disk or whatever, and you can write, delete, rewrite with a certain method like electric shock and medication like LSD, with personality, with any interests. You even can write it's a male or female, what like or dislike, can be like literally anything. So it's really good question what the ego is. If we take Hinduism or Buddhism, shamanism, so a lot of mystery about the ego, and basically they describe it in a similar way, but still you can control it or you can get under control of it. So like in Hinduism, for the beginners, they describe it like a monkey, your mind jumping everywhere, you cannot control it. Something like people who have a mental disorder with a hyperactivity. They just cannot focus it on the one moment and they just mind flying everywhere around. But step by step, with a simple practice of concentration and calm your mind down, you can make the monkey slow down until it sits on a one place and you can control it. So basically you can control your mind, you can control your emotional state, even your thoughts. By controlling your thoughts, like from a teaching of Buddha or other monks, you can control your wish, your desires, your aim, you can change it, you can program it. It seems like impossible, but you know, for majority of people, you cannot just go and run a marathon. It's not possible, right? But for sure, you can run a 1 kilometer, even if you super huge overweight, you're still able. And if you keep going, reduce your weight, get a little bit more fit, stronger day by day, you can run 1, 2 kilometer, 3. In a month, you can done 10, 15. And then it depends how many time you need. Maybe you're born to be a runner, maybe not, but sooner or later, if you spend enough time and energy, you'll be able to run the marathon, isn't it? So basically, you can use it for anything. When you study, no one came to the school with the perfect knowledge of math or geometry, but you learn it, you eat it, this concrete of knowledge and science, and sooner or later you start to understand and simple principles, and after you understand the whole subject, and finally you can use it, even teach someone. So basically same here, you can work on your mind. If you need exercises, of course I'll help you, and you can use it for yourself. So probably I'm supposed to mention the destructive side, what make us suffer, make us feel unsatisfied, worried about feel under stress and so on, because we feel so special about ourselves. And if someone said we're just a piece of shit, basically it's a key of our suffering and why we feel so miserable, because we feel really important. Of course, in this old universe, everything rotates only around you. And even in this solar system, you're really important, yes. And all of your problems, whatever has happened, maybe your coworker not really like you, in this galaxy, it's really important. And you have a right even cry about. I even can make you company if you wish, but unfortunately it doesn't helpful. If someone feels sorry for you, you can get even addiction to it. And some people, even everything fine, they like to complain because they like extra attention and they want some feel sorry for them. It was really good psychological experiment. When people get sick, usually they expect that someone take care of them, and they really like it. It's really good trigger for get sick again, but they put them in a really different environment. No sweets, no attention, everyone really cruel to them, and they entered a really violent environment. And then what's happened? People get well really, really quick because they don't want to be there. They want to come back to normal. Interesting, isn't it? Basically, a kind of experiments was made quite a lot. I just mentioned some for give you an idea. Also, Wittgenstein, so probably it's one of the modern philosopher from who the Carlos Castaneda scooped some information. This was really precise about our importance, ego, but we can describe it like an ego. Like in a Buddhist, what we try to get rid of. So let's say the people who do, like you just wanna die, you're really, really scared, it's really a high level of fear, you feel really uncomfortable and you don't know how to deal with that, and you go through all of your fears, but it's like hundreds times stronger. And it's all about ego. Like people who took the psychedelic drugs, they feel like super scared because the ego die in a different state of mind. Because it doesn't exist. The person who you think, let's say, James Brown, yeah? So he just died, he stopped to exist with all of his interest and all of the experience he collects from a childhood with various pattern of certain personality. And it's really, so probably a lot of people, they don't want to repeat the experience with the mushrooms or salvia divinorum or whatever they take, grass evil, etc., whatever. Because they're afraid to die as well. Because all of the memories, experience who they are or who they think they are, it just disappeared, and it's like a small death. Exactly what described the shamans with the ritual of ayahuasca, when people died a few times during the night and so on. So even a dream, when we forgot about this world, about ourselves, it's like a small death, and in the morning small burn, and again and again. So maybe on the end of the life we will sleep, born again, who knows. So some kind of meditation, when you go really deep state of trance, it's remind like you lost yourself completely, and it's like a small death. Because sometimes you come back to the room, you don't know where's the room, where's the country, where's your body and who you are, and after memories come back because it was just a nothing, and after you come back to something. But it's really, really on the surface. If we get to the details, I think from our childhood, the experience what our parents share with us and what we collect from others, from teachers, people around, it kind of schizophrenia. But we copy them. We kids, it's pretty normal. I can give you many examples. It's not really to understand, but I try. So let's say the person, mysterious person with the name John Brown. So when they ask him who you are, they said, I'm a John Brown. But it isn't. It's your name, but you're not a John Brown, right? It's your name, what belongs to you, what parents give it to you. So probably he will say, I'm a dark trance in a hypnotherapy or in a meditation or in a psychedelic trip or whatever. You might get a small connection or big connection to your high ego, high consciousness, what beyond your normal state of mind. Because when you're thinking, you're in a thinking process, but you can analyze. Probably it's some kind of trigger. When you need to analyze and logically think about something, you use a normal state of mind. When you need to understand something, state of realization, you get to stand in another state of mind, in a trance. As deeper you go, as more you understand. But when you come back to the normal, you just got, you're super dumb and you don't understand anything anymore. Before, everything was smooth and clear, and you know for what all of the universe was done for and how all of the process going. And now you cannot understand anything, and anything unclear, and you don't know what to do with this life anymore. And so on. It's not only my personal experience. I got a good access to the library of many Buddhist books and experience of monks and young monks, what they describe, and other people who I met on the retreats and ashrams. It's really similar. So probably if you spend a little bit time and energy, you might get a similar experience or maybe same. Okay, let me check. It's cool. Everything works well. And maybe at that point you can understand me better. Who knows? Yeah, and probably for the walk, it's cardio or not, it's like a best place ever. You can see like a beach, fresh breeze from the sea. I just really satisfied myself and just want to share this really pleasant moment. And I'm sorry if I'm too sarcastic. It's just one of the methods for attract your attention. I know I'm not the best person in public speech, especially if I didn't prepare any text. So I just said everything would come to my mind for be comprehensive enough for the certain topic what we're discussing today on our cardio training. So it doesn't matter you're cycling with your headphones, or you do the row machine, or you're walking or running. I hope you enjoy the discussion. Yeah, basically it's monologue, my own discussion. But still, I didn't took personally from my experience in my mind. It's scoop a little bit of information from different books, religions, articles, and so on. Documentaries as well. So basically, it's really big salad of it. So for now, I just give a different explanation how we struggle from ourselves. So basically, we make ourselves scared, unsecured, feel not so good about ourselves, and so on. But at the same time, we can change it to vice versa. We can make everything upside down. We can make feel ourselves about us, and so on, etc. So I guess you're quite clear about about our ego. What in Buddhism you try to calm it down. It's same in Zen Buddhism, same in a Tibetan Buddhism. One of the exercises I done is different kind of retreat. Let's say you focus on a breathing, Vipassana. So you forgot about yourself for some times. So you just relax from yourself. And when you're not focused on yourself, on your ego energy, you feel like so much energized, even if you stay without food and water. It's really interesting phenomenon. So basically we burn a lot of energy on our thoughts, our emotional state, on our feelings, and our self-importance. So basically our ego, what leading, take a lot of energy, and the ego leading us, not your consciousness, not you, who you are. So probably you'll say you're a human with certain name, with certain age and interest, what belong to you. Or you can say you're a man, a woman, alive, but it's obviously. If we will go deeper in a mystery, how we like, so probably you'll say you are free soul or consciousness or whatever, what we are. So try to make a really simple exercise. Try to find from where soul is going and to where it's going, how you analyze the thoughts, or even better, try to find who is thinking, where is it person, who you really are. It's a really good exercise, and probably you might get a cognitive dissonance until you will do this such a brilliant exercise. But if you will not try, you'll never get. It's many different kind of exercises, different techniques like reading mantra, repeating I am God, I am nothing. Also really good exercise, focused or dive and drown in total nothingness. It's not nothingness what science. So you just enter to nothing. No black, no gray, no white, just nothing. No vacuum, like totally nothing. And you try to digest there and be in this state. Really far from your ego, from your body, from your thoughts. Stay there. Use this kind of unlimited space and power. Also really good exercise. Try to separate the matter from non-matter. So let's say you have something you call the space, limited or unlimited, and in this space you can put a matter like all of the material world, and you try to separate it. So when you're in this space where there's nothing, you can try to create something. You can analyze your thoughts, or even more interesting, your feelings, like love, or something more destructive, like fear, envy, or when you hate someone. How it feel like? So what's the shape? How big is it? How heavy? What's the temperature? How it tastes or smell like? And so on. Just play with it. It's really interesting. So all of this kind of exercises, even visualization by Tibetan technique, it's train your mind work really well. Also, focusing on something, it's really difficult to watch on a stone 3 hours and not think about anything, but you can start with some simple things. Even people with a mental disorder like a hyperactivity, with a small training, they can little bit control it instead of sitting on the medication. So you find any spot in your room, focus it on it. 1 minute go in another, 1 minute go in another. So basically it's only object and you, or maybe nothing between you and object. You can be one. So you can, if it, let's say, window, you feel it from what it make, how it tastes, feel like, what the shape, and so on. Go another object. And next day try to be longer, 2 minutes, then try to be longer, 3 minutes. Try to find different objects. And you can be more and more focused on something. Another exercise, try to move cup or stone or something. So you really intend and use your psychic power, just try to move something. So you just focus it on a certain object and try to move it. So it's for grow your concentration. Visualization, what's really helpful for work, not only with your ego, with your mind and thoughts in general. Basically I give it to you, Imagine only blue background or green or yellow, then put some kind of shape. Red, circle, I don't know, triangle, whatever. Then you make it 3D, cube, pyramid, whatever, different colors. Then put something more tasty like banana, apple, try to taste it, smell it. Then put more object, make it more different. It might take a long time, maybe even months. You can create the whole reality like here. Who knows, maybe we create you. We even sure it's real or not, but it's beautiful work, I would say. So you can create any reality, be there, and it will be like really helpful exercise for you, and you can move forward. So we start from simple and go into more complicated, as usual. So we discuss about destructive part of our ego and exercises how to control it. So what about discuss how you can use it? So basically your ego might be your best friend, especially if it's control one. I don't mean the way you're the super special, you're the one, but be unique, it's fine. Beauty in differences. If everyone will be the same, it will be not interesting, but someone introvert, someone extrovert, some more active, some less active, some more funny, some less funny. It's interesting because every story, every movie, it's interesting because of different characters, different personalities. You can be your own character. And if you don't like something in your character, you can change it. It's a lot of exercises for work with your personality or sub-personality. If you're not happy about some sub-personality, let's say you're the daughter or son, and the way you behave is not so good, you can work on it. But in this case, if you work with your parents, so it's kind of teamwork, not only yourself. But when you're the boss and something in your role of the boss not really like you, you can work on it. Everything possible to change and everything in your arm. So, how you can use your ego, what can be your best friend. So, to be better, for work on yourself, for be smarter, for be more fit, alert and so on, for feel this kind of you deserve it, for be a little bit more special. The big difference of rich people and poor people, someone just okay with what they got and it's fine. Yes, it's absolutely is. You should be happy with what you have, but it doesn't mean you cannot have more. It kind of desire, hunger, forget more. Be better in something, be number one. Not training, okay, I just go to marathon, just run with other people. You training because you want to be first, you want to be number one. And you try your best, at least to try to be a number one. It's a difference. And it doesn't mean so. If you have something small, okay, be happy with that, appreciate it. You should be joy with it. You shouldn't struggle or be miserable. Oh, I have so small cow, small house, and my neighbor's not. Okay, be gratitude for that. But of course, you can get more if you deserve it. Do you think you deserve it? You work hard enough. You're smart enough. You study hard enough for have enough information. You have a fear. Talk to the woman. Oh man. Just, I don't know, 20 times women say no to you and now you have a really bad experience about and you don't want to try anymore. Okay, just try again, just, why not? And imagine if you can go over the fear, you can do it. It means other things, it will be more easy for you. If you're afraid of spiders, and okay, you can take a friendly spider from a cell of your friend, you get over your fear. So it means the other steps will be way more easy for you. You can use it. It doesn't mean you should struggle from your weakest point. You can use it. We're all egoists. It's pretty normal for like ourselves. If you don't like yourself, others will not like you too. But if you love yourself, probably you will be able to love your friends or close people to you, like your relatives, your wife or husband, and it's important. So you start from yourself. Of course, I didn't mean like I'm the best and it bring all attention to me and so on. Everywhere is supposed to be a superstar and get arrogant quite quick. So yeah, if you go to gym, work on yourself, you're in a good shape, even if you're 50 and you look like 25, yes, you deserve it. You deserve this attention, you deserve these compliments, applause, and so on, and absolutely fine. And this way, yeah, you are the special, you are the unique, and it's your reward. So it's your small gift, you do it for yourself every day. So why not use it? And it's something what's really, really close to you. What can use it like every day? You just leave it with it. Instead of being lazy and doing nothing, just put your arms down. You have your ego, what always with you, what never will let you down, what will never let you to relax too much or stay too far away. It's something can push you forward to work on it. You need just use it. You have a such good resource what you never use. We have unlimited source of information. You have 2 arms, 2 legs, your brain, everything, just work on it. Some people not, they have a disability. They still work on ourselves, they work on their own business, they study the information, they training for the Special Olympics and so on. And this is something what like really, really can inspire. Like you can so respect the person who have a less ability to you do more than other people, like Mr. Yolovich, like I think it's one of the best person for the motivation. And not only here, so basically a lot of people with a really good public speech, with the action, with the charity and other things they done, they can inspire other people for do something good, for work on yourself and so on. So for instance, if you can change your life for better and people take example from you, and you can change someone else's life to the better, it's like a chain reaction. It shouldn't be like many people, even one, it's enough. And one by one, if you change to the better 10 people, it's just great. And basic changes start from our mind, from our thoughts. Even to think in a different way is quite enough for start this snowball lawine. So for example, if this video will be helpful to at least one person, it's enough, more than enough. And you know, the knowledge you get or experience you get, like in shaman, is you need pass over and you will get more. So I got the experience, I pass it to someone else and I get more. I got the knowledge, I pass it away, I'll get more. The same like in money, same like any kind of energy. I earn a bit money, I spend it, it's come more. So just let it go. It's floating, it's current. Why it's called currency. It's supposed to float. You can hold it forever. Any your knowledge and your energy, it's come and go. Because you know, we come to this world, sooner or later you will go. You cannot just hold everything. You will live here anyway. So basically it's temporary. We just like rent a place up here, have a body, but obviously temporary as well. So just use it, enjoy it. So if you have your ego, your mind, temporary as well, okay, just use it. Who knows how much time you have? Just enjoy it. Just work on it. Get 100% from it. It's like so small chance for be born, for have a life, for enjoy it, we get wonderful experience. Instead of sitting home, be miserable and just splitting in the floor and complaining how everything sucks because of the government said it's all about me. Probably no one. But if you realize, so all of the rewards, benefits, and not only it depends on you, so all of the fails is belong to you as well, and the mistakes, you have a great power, you have a great experience for start a new wonderful changes. So knowledge is a great power. So basically all of the stream, okay, I make it quite short a stream. So everything intends just to use the sources we have. So we start talking about our ego, our personality with all of the sub-personalities. Just mention like a normal one if you don't have a kind of mental disorder, but even some people who do, the meditation is really helpful, especially you in a kind of mental disorder, for instance, hyperactivity, or maybe paranoia, you're depressed like for a long time. It can be like anything, yeah? You can work on it, you can reprogram yourself, you can make changes. If you don't like something in yourself, I don't know, you're not fun enough, work on it. You know, it's any new faculty, what you have, it's possible to achieve, it's possible to train. It's many courses. If you want to be hard to your team, you want to be a leader, you can train in being a kind of leadership, or you can take courses for being more fun and training on it, like to be a really good comedian, etc. So basically you can work on anything. Yeah, I know some people, they're just talented, they're just born with it, no problem. No one was born to be Olympic champion. People work hard on it. And if you think some people, the famous actors or comedians, I don't know, MC, singers, they're just born with it? Yeah, maybe they're born with a good voice, maybe memorize information a little bit better than others, but in most of cases it's a hard job. It's 200% of hard job. So of any person I see, it doesn't matter what they do. They're good in a business, they dressing. It's always about the hard work. It's the hours of work. Some of the dancers are really, really good and go on the top shows. Sometimes they practice like 2-3 hours every day. So the guy who go to the competition for the basketball, they training at least 2 hours a day and more. So it's not just a gift. Maybe genetically he taller and a little bit better than others. Maybe a little bit fit, more fit than his siblings, but still, without hard training, without hard working, you will not achieve the same result for sure. So let's say 2 boys was born. One quite fit and stronger by born than other. But other, let's say he trained in boxing for the 10 years and another not. So when they go in the ring, tell me who probably will be a winner. It's a very simple example. Maybe even silly, but just try to make it simple, really simple. So I said before, like even 7 years old kids might get what the clue is. So basically, not look in some kind of impossibility in something. When even it's like seems like impossible to do or change anything, try the possibility and program yourself for the possibility. And everything about to program yourself. Your ego, what you think you are, it doesn't matter what you think. It's possible to program and reprogram. And if you don't believe me, try read more about psychiatry. Psychiatry, psychology, and basically before the magic and mystery and shamanism, they use really similar techniques like gurus in India or some philosophers in China, or we can take any other traditions. The techniques, what now use some psychotherapists, and even a lot of the new techniques what make a patent and call with a different various of names, like self-programming typing techniques, what else, quantum psychology, gestalt therapy, whatever, Reiki. No, Reiki is a bit different, sorry. So it's a lot of different things with new name, but something was took from what we forgot already. Buddhist techniques, Hindu techniques, different kind of like ascetic meditations and so on. So the 100 years, maybe even 1,000, nothing changed much. We have the same ego, what we should work on or use it or get over it, whatever. Maybe get rid of it, I don't know. Try to at least for feel a difference. If you can work hard enough, at least for try to get the experience of out of body or lucid dreams, or get really deep state of trance, or depend how much further you're ready to go, or at least for fuck's sake make your life is happier, just for enjoy the things you're doing. Just lay down and crying in your pillow, like many people do. The only things they just complaining around, even if everything is fine. I suggest go to some Latin America or Africa and look who like really in trouble, and even there just people look for the solution. They try to be positive, try to be fun, try to enjoy their life, create the families, and even when everything like seems super bad, yeah, mostly we feel quite depressed, especially people who stay in the big cities, because we live in a natural way. But you make your choice, you can change it. If you not change everything, it means everything fine. So if everything is fine, it means you're supposed to be bloody happy and enjoy your life every single moment. And if you not do it, it means need to change something. It means it not everything is fine, isn't it? I'm just a big skeptic and really logical person, so I just try to find the logic in everything, and it's supposed to be like really common sense. All right, so I'll make it quite short today. It's probably quite enough. So don't miss the training. I'll go training tomorrow.